Have you ever struggled with body dysmorphia and any related feelings about how society expects women to look, coming from an athlete perspective in your younger years to now kind of a fitness enthusiast?
Definitely. And I feel like there's still like it's an ongoing struggle. I think like you could be the most confident person in the world. There's always going to be like maybe that one day that you're just like, I'm just not feeling it today. It's just not my day. But I just try, as I've gotten older, I've tried to remember like, yeah, like not every day is going to be your best day, but hopefully you can wake up the next day and be grateful that you're able-bodied. You can still move your body. You can do something to quote unquote change it if you want to, make it a priority. But I think the biggest like societal thing is I feel like in the 90s it was like being that super petite, skinny girl where there's no body, and then it's really morphed into like we love the girl with like the curves but like at this point I feel like it's embrace your body type. There's so many people that have their I'd be looking at girls that like just have more hips, more curves. I'm like, oh, I wanted, the curves, and that looked feminine to me. Or like, I want to look a little more athletic and look a little more like toned and muscular because I want to look like an athlete. And that's how I started training, to be honest. And then there are the girls that like enjoy having, a more like petite frame, and that's just how their body is and how they like to look. And so they might do a little bit more of like the yoga or Pilates and not do quite as much weight training. I don't think that there's not a one size fits all.
Yeah, there's not a right or wrong.
No. And I think so many women, especially when you're younger, it's like, oh, like what is the guy going to like about me? Like, are they going to like that? And like, I've fallen victim to that as well. Like, am I going to look too muscular for this guy? Do I not look feminine enough? Am I not like petite enough? Like, what is it about? Like, and at the end of the day, if that person doesn't like you for that reason, like someone else is going to find you attractive. Like, so, like that's not your person then.
And have you had those experiences like with dating, like that guys have not liked you because you look a certain way, or is this kind of your perception?
I think that's something that's an easy thing to like be like, well, maybe it's because what if the guy ended up going to another girl that looks completely different than you, or maybe she looks the same as you. Okay, like she liked that. Maybe I wasn't enough, or maybe it was, she's way more petite and does more doesn't really do like the weightlifting. It's like, was I like too muscular?
It could just be his preference and have nothing to do with your physique at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so as I've gotten older, it's what do I want to look like in the mirror?
Yeah.
What am I
for
happy?
you,
Yeah.
not
what
for
am
anybody
I happy
else.
with?
You're training for you.
Exactly. And I literally was talking to my friend about that too a couple days ago, and I was like, I don't know, like I feel like my back's like getting like too muscular, or this is too muscular. Like and they're like, if that person doesn't like you because you're like, someone else is going to be like, you look awesome.
Absolutely.
You work hard in the gym. I love your discipline. Like, who cares if that person doesn't like it?
100%.
And so having those girls like in your corner and having that support system is also so huge for your mentality and for your fitness in general. That's why I like going to It Factor, because there is such a great community there. I like going to Fit because I get to see the same people, because if I go, the same times, I get to meet different people. Everyone says hi and they're like super excited that, you're there, or they'll give you like a nice compliment. Like, hey, like you're putting in work, like that, like you look awesome. Like that's such a nice thing for someone to say. And I feel like sometimes in our society, like girls don't say that enough to other girls. Because we are looked at as competing with one another. And it's like, that girl looks awesome. You also look awesome. We both look awesome.
For sure.
Why does it have to be one's better than the other all the time?